All right, welcome to Gold Corner this week. My name is Ekene Ezebwe, and I'm here to give you every rundown of whatever that happened in Nigeria this week. That's my job, pretty much. You see that my job is very simple, right? All right, but before I go on, I wanted to touch that subscription button. I wanted to share my program. Make sure you support us so that we can be encouraged to do more for you, because we're actually going in depth to bring out some of these things that we do. All right, so that's the least you can do for us. Is it too big? No, I know it's not. All right, let's go straight to it. This week, the National Assembly actually passed the 2025 budget. They passed the bill for 2025 budget, and you know what the content of those bills are. The budgets are enormous. People are asking, is it going to be addressing some of the key factors in our national lives? Yes. Is it going to be addressing agriculture? Is it going to be addressing infrastructure? Is AI, artificial intelligence, going to be inclusive in that budget? Because that's where the world is going now. All right? Now, that's the question on the lips of every Nigeria. But just know that this week, the bill for the for 2025 budget has been passed by the National Assembly. Now, that's how far we can go on that one. Now, we have this particular sad one that happened. It's not so good. Very, very saddening. Very saddening. Paayo Adebanjo, the leader of the Afenifere group, just passed on. And what did I say before? White was very, very saddening occurrence. Now, people are saying different things, like this man was a very good man, you know. And then all that people are saying, what kind of life, or what would you be remembered for when you are no more? With those positive accolades coming in for this past hero, will be said about you, our politician. Looking at me right now. Yes, you. With those same things be said about you. Now, that brings us to some of the things that the man did that made him to be the talk of town in Nigeria when he's no more at the moment, right? People are saying that he's the man that stood for equity, fairness, and when you look at the whole assumptions, they are all factual, very, very factual. Of course, you all know the role the man played in 2023 general election, and how he was able to come out boldly to say that it was the turn of the Southeast to rule Nigeria. For the sake of equity, presidency should move to the Southeast. Of course, he said it. He was that one voice in the wilderness singing that song. Right? Many people were not able to say the fact because of what they might get or what they stand to gain. They didn't say the truth. But we are celebrating Paayo today because he was one of a kind. Now, that's how far we can go on Paayo Adebanjo's news or story. And we say rest in peace to that legend. May so rest in peace. All right. Now, that takes us to the next topic. And this one happened in Kano State. Kano State, what are you people actually doing this time around? 3,600 people will be consummated. That's a very funny one. 3,600 women and men. All right? And they call it mass wedding in Kano State. It happened in Kano State. Now, it's not just the mass wedding that actually caught people's attention. Do you know what actually caught people's attention? The money involved. 2.3 billion naira of state money, state allocation. That is the budget of a state, a country, one of these small countries in Africa. They are using it to do just to consummate marriage, not building refineries, not building factories or anything, just for people to go and marry. And now we have a report on that particular as regards to that particular development, and we just put up one or two together for you to have a look at. And we actually spoke with people on the streets, and they have their own views on. The Kano state government on Fridays conducted a mass wedding of 3,600 men and women across the 44 local government areas of the state at the palace of Emir of Kano, Aminu Bayero. The beneficiaries were mainly young girls and boys, widows, divorcees, and spinsters. Governor Abba Yusuf explained that the mass wedding initiative would not only strengthen the bonds between couples, but also underscore the commitment of the state government to support its citizens and celebrate the institution of marriage. The event reflects the deep-rooted value and unity of the people in Kano State and highlights the government's dedication to preserving traditions while ensuring a bright future for his people, he said. He expressed the belief that the matrimonial extravaganza is a testament to the state's dedication to promoting cultural traditions and social cohesion while providing couples with a memorable and cost-effective way to formalize their unions. Governor announced that the festivities will continue on Saturday with Walima traditional feast at the government house to further enhance the significance and joy of this collective union. And this is the account of what the people at the event have to say. What happened for Kano State? That's how you see it.
It not just Kano, they peculiar with the north. And not be the first time where they even happen. Most times now, divorcees, they try find partners for them. And from my own personal history, where I don't read about, most times now especially for the ladies, at least make they get some sort of security from the male side and a provider per se. And those were somewhere don't they cohabit without getting married. So they try where no fee afford to get married. Now one of the ideas behind this thing be that. So and like I said, not be only Kano, it don't happen for some other states. So if you do proper check, you go see them. Especially the north, it don't happen. Not just the north though.
So instead of giving them all this, spending 2.3 billion to marry wives, give people, is it not better you just give them that money to go and look for something doing? Because we have the level of poverty in the north is very high.
I think even on top of that, it'd be like say get some incentives where they come with them. Like I have a little bit of experience about the north, so I speak from experience and all of that. Yes, now good. It will be much better if you create an avenue for people to earn a living for themselves, rather than spending such amount of money, then getting them married and giving them some sort of incentives to maybe to start up one small business and all of that. It would be much more better to at least provide job opportunities or entrepreneurship opportunities and all.
And some people see it for they look at it from a political perspective. They say this multiplication of people for voting.
It's normal. People definitely have their opinion about these things. Though we are not with them, we don't know the reasons behind this action. But whether you organize, you won't spend that amount of money to marry them or not, they still have that number there. So I don't even see that one as something where go win vote for anybody. Whether they single or they married, they will still come out and vote for their own person.
Thank you very much. But in all of this, how do you see this development? The amount involved.
It's kind of outrageous, because I believe that amount the forfeit still put them into some other developmental strides. Or if you even still use that money, empower these people to start up something. But of course, we Nigerians, even if you give them $1 million, they will still come back, come cry tomorrow, say the government no try for them and all of that. So I think to an extent, both from the negative, it has a positive and a negative connotation though. But for me, I just believe, say, if you put this money into good use, developmental strides, create entrepreneurship and opportunities.
Industries.
Yes, I think that money for go, if for serve better than this, because well, marriage not before not before everybody, but you know they have this their ideology there in the north that no man or no woman should live by themselves. So maybe they try this self now still form of occupying them, because if they married, it go take their minds away from some certain vices.
Vices.
Yes, that's it.
Thank you very much, bros. This thing wey governor of Kano State do, Governor Yusuf, as he say he go marry 3,000, he marry 3,600 people wife and husband. You like, if na you go like make dem marry wife give you, or make dem give you money make you start business?
As for me, no good. For me, better me look for my own, do whatever I want to do than him to marry wife. Because I don't know what did that money will give me, what do you want to take from me? As for me, no good. And what he do is not good. That's for me.
Bros, how you see am?
Even me myself, better me than give my can start to do business. Unless when you say you go give me, you go marry wife, can't give me. I know like am for my man, and it's no good.
Now the question is this for a political reasons, or is there something that we don't know that the people of Kano or the governor of Kano State is planning? Thank you for listening. Now you're welcome back from that particular story. Now you see how far people know about what is right. If it's not right, it's not right. So people are actually waking up. Like, I don't have a job, and you're giving me a wife. How will I feed the wife? So that was that special report that we actually captured was talking about. Of course, it's not us that said it. It was actually Nigerians that said those things that you heard. And some people were of the opinion that those things have been part of the northern lifestyle all this while. That this one is just that the money was a little bit on the high side. Now that's how far I can go on that particular development coming from Kano State. Now let's head to it. It was like a Royal Rumble at the Federal High Court in Abuja, where Nnamdi Kanu stood his ground and he said, "No, I can't be intimidated any longer by Binta Yako, Justice Binta Yako." He said no, that there was a lot of anomalies going on under, that a lot of things is going on, and he wanted the public to be in the know of everything that is going on, everything that has to do with his case right now. Of course, you know that he's been incarcerated all this while, and for 3 years now he's been in detention. He's not been charged. He's still in DSS custody, and people are asking questions. Say, can't you just let this man be, for crying out loud? Please, just let him be. If you know you can't jail him, just let him go. Of course, if you know that he's guilty, let the court decide that. But if the court has been able to do justice to their own, play their role very well, this man should have been in jail if he's if he's found guilty. But he's not in jail. Rather, he's in DSS custody, and he's been there for like 3 years now, and he's raising an eyebrow. All right. Now he said that Justice Binta Yako has some things going on about his case that, and he wants the public to know about that. He now exposed a file that is on the ground. He just, he just kind of raised the dust, actually, So he said that the file that he exposed was Binta Yako's underground dealings, trying to make him culpable for offense that he did not commit. And because of that, there were some powers that are pushing Justice Bintayako to convict him, all right, so that they will be free from their own charges, because they say that they are facing corruption charges, and they want him to fall down so that they will be exempted from the rule of law, from the hammers of the law. Now, he now said that, of course, when that event was playing out, the light went off in the court. And you know what that is? That means maybe, I'm not saying, maybe people were trying to hide one or two things, but that's how far I can go on that particular topic.
He did me something in my case, I accused him, he was conscious official. I asked him to recuse himself. Why did the chief judge not insist I must hear it? He left my case.
Okay, listen. If anybody is not happy with your case, which is you, then you need to go and appeal.
No, I cannot. Because I have a court order. You have recused yourself. I have a court order. Anybody who disagrees with this order of court, go to appeal court. That's what you tell me all the time. You are conscious official. You cannot preside over this case number again. Not in this life. You cannot. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. A woman here cannot force this court to preside on my case. You cannot. Not today, not till forever. You are recused and you stand recused. Tell the chief judge, not the kind said, go on appeal. I recused him from my case. The state recused Justice Adema from my case. I did not insist Adema must hear my case. I never insisted. So why must you insist to hear my case? I don't want you in my case. I don't need you in my case. You are biased. You are biased. You cannot be in my case. A woman should do the right thing. A chairman of the board of managers constitution is impropriety. Nowhere in the world is such nonsense done. You cannot be hobnobbing with lawyers, hobnobbing with justices, and you're proceeding a case. It's shameful. Absolutely shameful. Shameful. This is a record of law. This is a shrine to injustice. And I will not subject myself to it. You stand recused and you must take my case. You cannot write me. This man is not paying attention. There is an order of recusal, and he's a senior advocate, for goodness sake. There's an order of recusal. Is that not the rule of law? The law says if you disagree with this, you go and appeal. You are a grown-up man. Because of 300 million, you're behaving like a child. Go and appeal. Because of money. Because of money they're paying you from ATM surface, you are here standing and smoking evil. Because of money. A grown-up man like you, you say you have to behave like a man of honor. The rule of law says you go and appeal. His Lordship Bintayako will not try my case. Not on this planet Earth, I'm telling you that now. So stop wasting your time.
Look at paradise, as I said, the view of the past that the defendant has indicated that he will not make a formal application. I apply that the Lordship give us a safety day for hearing.
You are not well. You are not well, I'm telling you. This is what I'm not well. This is an order of God. An order of law says Justice Bintayako is recused. An order of court. Order she made as an order. The same Chief Justice writing the stupid memo he's writing. I recused him. He was functus official. He sat on appeal. I took him to NJC. I recused him. Why did he not say I must sit on your case? Why in the case of his lordship is he insisting? He wants to embarrass her. He wants to embarrass your lordship by asking her to come and sit on this case. Is that what you're saying? There's an order of, give it to him, he doesn't have it. Give him an order of court. It's an order of court. Give it to him. He doesn't have it. An order, give him, he doesn't have it. It's an order of court. It's an order of court.
I take your permission to address you.
Let me tell
the defendant that in every sin life, there's need for wisdom. And wisdom is very important in this matter.
I'm telling lies.
It is not right for you to be insulting the teacher.
If you insult yourself, I will insult you. If you have no respect for yourself, I will insult you. Because people are turning the law. When it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, you turn the law upside down. The law says one thing. If the law says this paper is white, when I go to court, they say it's black. When I say it's black, they say it's white. Is that law? I'm asking you, a senior advocate of Nigeria, is that law? Is the memo from Chief Judge, is memo from Chief Judge sufficient to set aside and a court order? The answer is no. Why do you want to change the law in my own case? His Lordship, Justice Linton Yeko, stand recused in my case. Cannot try me. Why don't you get it? Give me your definite get for trial so you can do your mathematics you always do without shame.
Remember to subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscription button because it's very important to me. Our story might get to 1 or 2 people that will need it, so please make sure you share as well. Thank you. And remember that Nnamdi Kanu's case has been suspended indefinitely. Yes, for now. So until any development comes up, then we'll bring it to you. Now let's head to entertainment story. This week, what transpired actually started happening last week, and then it climaxed this week. Yes, Two-Face and Natasha Osaware has become an item this week. Yes, they've become an item this week. They've become, will I call it, all of it over this week. Of course, we saw the hug and all that, and all the romantic moves that Baba was making. Of course, you shouldn't expect less from someone that sang African Queen. Many people know that he's a lover boy as well. All right. Okay, Two-Face and Natasha Osaware from Edo State have become an item. Yes, then the mother, Two-Face's mother, has come out to say, please, whatever that you gave my son, that bango, that bead that you've placed on my son's hand, please remove it. My son is not acting normally again. I know that is not my son. That's Two-Face's mother addressing her own side of the story, speaking her mind, Now, let's bring you that particular video, have a look, and then when we return, we'll be wrapping up the show.
Rose. Good evening, Nigerians. My name is Mrs. Rose Idibia. This message is for Miss Natasha Osaware of Edo State. I'm calling on all mothers in Nigeria to help me beg her to release or to free my son. My son is going through a divorce process and he's clearly not in his right senses now. I know my son. This is not him. Please, Natasha, the bead you put on his hand and on his neck, remove them and free him.
All right, welcome back from that particular cry from a concerned mom. You saw what she was saying. I don't know what actually is happening. Is love strange? I don't know whether love is strange in this country. But as a concerned mom, I think there's some things going on there. I won't be able to, you and I might not be able to, know much about what is happening, but all we see on the surface are 2 people in love. Is love a problem? That's the story that's the question for another day. And that's how far I can go on this week's review on the Gold Corner. My name is Ekene Ezebue. I come your way to round off another topical issue next week. Remain blessed and keep subscribing and keep sharing. Bye-bye.